Hi, welcome to Disney to Universal. If you are new here, my name is Nicola, and today's video is a roundup of the Pinsane Pins Somerset event, and also to show you my haul and all my other goodies that I got from there as well. So a quick roundup on the event itself. This was my first time attending the Somerset event. It consisted of a village hall and then a big marquee out the back as well. The event was definitely big, it was busy, and it was a tight squeeze. Talking about the walkways in between the tables was just too tight of a squeeze for how busy it was for the walk around guests. The marquee was also still quite a bit of a squeeze. When I was actually speaking to LB at the event, she actually suggested that next time they might need either a bigger marquee or two marquees. So they're definitely looking to extend that event because it was just crazy busy. I think it was the busiest it probably ever been. I attended on the Saturday. It goes Saturday and Sunday. I normally just think one day will be enough because that's normally how long it takes for me to get around all the tables. This event, that did not happen. I did not manage to get around all of the tables, and that was a gutter because I really want to see everything that would have been at the event available to me. So I do think for really big events, if you're being told it is going to be a much bigger event to some of the other ones you've been to, then I would definitely suggest 2 days would be better for you to be able to trade a lot more. I definitely felt limited in my trading time. I arrived at 11 o'clock, it started at 10, so I did miss out on an hour, which just frustrated me so much because I like to try and get as much time as possible. Every time the event ends, I'm always like, oh, please just let me keep trading, or let's go to people's hotels and trade, or let's trade outside, whatever. It just, I'm gutted when it ends. So I had an amazing time, loved it, always love pin events. Every single one I've been to, I've loved each and every one of them, and they are very different. This is the busiest for sure I've ever been to. So like I say, I did feel like I missed out, but I still had an amazing time. As I said, I never got to trade with all of the tables that were available. And another thing that I never even contemplated trying to do was to trade with people who are walking around, which I have had an opportunity to do at some of the other pin events that I've been to. And I do quite like to do that as well because you can find some real gems from the walk around guests too. So that was a little bit of a gutter that I never got to try and do that. On the other hand, I did arrange some pre-trades with a few people. Some were at tables, but then there's some were walk around guests. And normally I always think pre-trades for events might be a little bit like, it kind of spoils it because I'd rather do it at the event. But actually, when it comes to these really busy events, 100% pre-trades were essential. Going forth to the really busy events, I will be looking to do quite a few pre-trades because that helped massively adding to the amount of pins that I was able to get, which I wouldn't have come away with as many if I hadn't had those pre-trades arranged. So that was a really good bonus. And like I said before, the event started at 10 for walk around guests and it was supposed to end around about 5. Actually went a little bit longer because there was a game happening at around 6 o'clock, I think. I was getting picked up for just after 5, so I didn't get to do those little last extra few minutes that I could. If it was me, I would want to be able to start trading from like 8 till 6. I would have that whole time because I'm quite mental like that, and I could just literally go and go and go all day and not need to eat, drink, etc. I could just plow on. But I don't think that most other people would want to do that. But for me, longer hours, definitely. Or in future, for those big events, 2 days is what I would go for. So at the event, Lorcana was there, which was really cool. I went to their booth to see if I could win a pin. They had this spinny wheel. You either won a pin or you won a trading card. I didn't win the pin, and I was actually preferring the trading card because one of them was Anna, so I got that. I'll show you that. They were also looking to give away a free pack of cards if they were getting to show you a demo of the game. There was literally not enough time for me in that day to even contemplate trying to learn how to play the game. I didn't know how long it would take. I don't collect Lorcana, so the full pack of cards wasn't this big draw for me. I didn't want to chance the time considering I really felt rushed. The other great company that was there was Artland. I did go to their table and was hoping that they were going to be trading, but they were only selling. So I had already decided I really wasn't going to go and spend money at the event this trip. I wanted to just trade. So I unfortunately didn't get any of their Artland pins, but there were some really good ones. Ooh, a fun thing that happened was I actually won, for the first time ever in my lifetime, a bingo kind of game, which they call Pingo. And I won a pack of pins, so I will show you those later. But couldn't believe it, I finally won. I will also be able to show you a photo of the trades that I did. This particular event, you were provided lunch. They did cater to me being a vegan, which was amazing. And I got a corn ham sandwich, which I love, so that was great. And they also had some vegan crisps as well, which was amazing. So, and I could get a drink if I wanted to, but I didn't on this occasion because there was a lady there who was selling handmade lemonade, like fresh lemonade. Oh my God, I love lemonade. So 100% was buying one of those. And everywhere I was going around the event, everybody was raving about the lemonade. So I finally got to try one right towards the end of the event because, like I said, I was trading like crazy. And it really was amazing, to the point where I was like, oh my goodness. And my husband, when he got to try it, and my daughter, they all loved it. Said that we need to try making this at home because it was mind-blowingly gorgeous. So well done to that lady for making the lemonade. Let's move on to the haul of the pins and etc. that we got, because this is going on too long. I'm going to start off with some of the freebies, and this is the lanyard that we got from Pinsane Pins, and it says pin trading is magic, Pinsane Pins. And it is a useful lanyard you can reuse, and it comes with this tag on the bottom where you can stick your name. I would suggest though, if possible in future, it would have been a great idea to also be able to have your name on the other side, or just write it on the other side, because mine seemed to want to just constantly keep flipping over and nobody could see who I was or my name or anything. And I always think it's really handy to be able to see people's names, because you know, you can start to put names to faces and things like that. I always find it really useful. So yes, one pin lanyard. And the other thing you get is a Pinsane Pins badge, and this was Sword in the Stone themed. You've got Merlin there as a walrus. Very cute little freebie. And as I mentioned earlier, this was the free card that I won from the Lorcana spinny wheel. And as you can see, it is Anna. So love that, and we'll be keeping this for sure, just because I won it and it was exclusive. I'm not too sure if this was exclusive to the event, but it felt like it was exclusive for me, so I will be keeping it. Here is the first pin. It is one of the pop-up books, and it is the Tangled one. And I have been on the lookout for this pin for quite some time. I think it's so cute. Love the colors and the fact that it actually opens up and then you've got more details inside with the story quote, and then another image inside as well. Is amazing. Absolutely love this pin. The only thing now is, what do I have it on? Do I have it on the front or do I have it open? Oof, really tricky. These are the kinds of pins that make you want to have two, so you can do both options, which is a very strong possibility. I may do that, I think, because I absolutely love both ways. I will show a photo here of what I traded for to get this pin. And this will be going into my Tangled collection. Next up is this trade, and I do remember the lady's name who I did this one with. This was Emily Robinson, because she has my same last name, and I know she's a big Cinderella collector, so I always remember her. This is a really cool Anna and Elsa with a castle. Emily had so many nice pins, it was really hard to choose. And because I was going for a lot of Frozen pins, this one kind of pulled me a little bit more than some of the others. So I decided to go with this one, but I'm not 100% if this one is going to stay in my collection or not yet. I think it's because of the castle, because it's not their castle, it's more of a park's castle. So if it was just them, 100% I would keep it, but I don't know if this is going to bug me, so I'm not too sure on this one. And the other pin I got from Emily was this one, and I love this series. I have a couple of these already, and this Cinderella one was just fantastic. Had to have it, loved it, and will 100% be going into my Cinderella collection. So for these two pins, I will pop up a picture here of what I traded for these. Next up is this one, which is the Aurora Mystery pin. I'm gutted I wasn't around for when these released, this mystery box, because I 100% would have been all over having millions of boxes of these to try and get all the ones I wanted, because these are some of my favorite pins like ever in my collection. So yeah, got this Aurora one, and I will show you over here again what I traded to get her. Love. And this will be going into my Sleeping Beauty collection. Next up is one of the Pink Colour Mode coin series that they did. Absolutely love these pins, like love. The animation pictures that they did for these pins just did not do them enough justice, because I was thinking, oof, do I want to go for these pins or not? Because they had quite a lot of princesses, but oh my goodness, in person, these pins blow your mind, I think. And they do remind me of like the WDI profile pins. So obviously those are like dream pins to have and crazy expensive, but these ones are lovely and affordable. So yeah, collecting these ones for everybody that I collect. And this is 100% going into my Frozen collection. I love her. And again, show you over here the trade, what I traded to get her. Next up is one of these Loungefly box sets. Gorgeous glittery background and glitter in the carriage there. It is a stunning, beautiful looking pin. That pink castle is just like, oh my goodness, gorgeous. Absolutely divine colors on this pin. I was super happy to grab this. This was a pre-trade that I did with Joe Gill, and so I got this one and also Tiana's Palace one. Gorgeous boxes as well. Absolutely love the boxes they come in, but again, the colors, the detail, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love everything about these pins. So to get both of these pins, I will put a photo on the screen now to show you what I traded to get them. And this is going into my Cinderella collection, and this one is going into my Princess and the Frog collection. Next up is this Loungefly chase pin, and you can see her dress goes from pink to blue. I'm obsessed when pins do things like this. I mean, I do love a lenticular pin. So, but yeah, Aurora's dress from pink to blue, yes please. Any pins that do that, for sure. Let's get a nice close-up of her. She's got a really nice face. Just a great pin. I traded for this one and also for these two of Flynn and Maximus. I'd never seen these before, so it must have been an older Parks pin from when I wasn't really collecting. And I do love trying to get some Maximus pins, so it was more for Maximus that I was obsessed with this little set. but Flynn is very cool as well. Happy to have him. But again, for small pins, the details are really good. So for these pins, I will again put on the screen what I traded for to get them. Next up, the only Harry Potter pin that I picked up from the event. This was a trade with Stu Pins, or Stuart from Stu Pins. This is from the new Epic Universe Park. I cannot wait to go and experience that land and to get some of the merch. To be able to get this one in advance was really cool. So yeah, I was buzzing to get that one. I also traded for this Pin Trader Delight of the Queen from Sleeping Beauty. I'm obsessed with trying to get the royal parents for the people that I collect. And this one was just so cute. I don't think you see very many of the Queen because it's usually the King that you see. So yeah, I was super chuffed to get this trade in. Also from Stu, I picked up this little Rapunzel pin, a little Loungefly pin. Super cute, nice little detail. Yeah, just great to add her in to the collection. And this one was one I picked up for my daughter who collects a little bit of Grogu. So this one is going into her collection. Very cute, adorable little pin. For these 4 pins, I will put on the screen now what I traded to get them. And like I said, keeper for my daughter, going into my Sleeping Beauty collection, going into my Tangled collection, and going into my Harry Potter collection. Next up is this one, which was from the Disney After Dark pin event. These were the mystery pins. I was super happy to come across this one for trade because I really like this series. For the films that I collect, I would like to get all of these. And you can see that there is a little flower in the background there that glows in the dark. It comes with this like glass quote and a cool Mother Gothel pin. I really like the detail of this pin. So I got this one. Also picked up this one, and normally I don't go for the pin trading sort of nights, days, this kind of style looking pin. I tend to stay away from them, but this one I love because of the purpley pinky sort of background colors that it comes on. Normally they're like, I think like black or something, I can't remember, but yeah, this one really appealed. It is a spinner, but it will be on this side for sure. Gorgeous pin, love it as well. And then the third pin that I got was this one, and I just really liked the colors, the cuteness factor that was going on with the little flowers and pastel. Lots of lovely, cute, pretty details on this pin. I got these 3 pins here, of which will all be keepers and all going into my Tangled collection. And again, I will show you what I traded for these on the screen so you can see. Next up, I have been wanting this pin for a very long time, just never been able to quite manage to get it for whatever reason. Ariel in her pink dress is my favorite outfit that she wears. I like this look where she's leaning. It's a different pose for her. That will be going into my Little Mermaid collection. And the other pin that I got within this trade is this Heroes versus Villains event pin, a spinner pin of, you've got Ariel and Eric and Scuttle on this side. And then on the back, you've got Ursula and King Triton. I do like both of these scenes. This is one of those pins where I may need to show both sides, but another great set of pins that will both be going into my Little Mermaid collection. And again, I will show you what I traded to get these 2 pins here. Next up is this very cute Tiana pin. Tiana in her blue dress is my favorite Tiana outfit. I love that she's kissing Naveen. It's just an adorable looking pin, such a great price. Definitely had to try and get my hands on that one. And the other pin from that same trade was this Elsa and Anna. Love this movie, so it's really nice to be able to grab some pins from it. Love them in their different outfits. It's always nice to collect, and another great price. So this will be going into my Frozen collection, and this will be going into my Princess and the Frog. And again, I will show you over here what I traded to get these two pins. Next up is this one, which is absolutely adorable with the little marshmallows. Is that what you call them? I can't remember. I want to say marshmallows or something along those lines, but these tiny little snow babies. Absolutely love these little guys. So any pin that has them on, I'm going to try and get them. It's a nice looking pin, so I was happy to grab that. Then we've got these little glass dome scenes. These are, I think, yeah, Loungefly. And this is an Ariel themed one. I've always found these cute and adorable, just never seen them to be able to have a chance to trade for them before. So I've got the Ariel one, and I also got the Rapunzel one, which is super cute. Love to see that tower. And all of the lovely details like her hair and the little lantern, gorgeous. And the other thing that I got in that trade was this lenticular Loungefly jumbo. Love these pins, like I say, gorgeous boxes, and you can't see it, so I'll open it up. Anything where you've got the pink dress to the blue, I'm gonna want it. And it's a great size pin with the fairies on as well. Love, love, love this. So this will be going into my Sleeping Beauty collection, going into my Frozen collection, going into my Tangled and my Little Mermaid collection. I'll show you what I traded for to get these pins. Next up is a pre-trade. Well, it was kind of a pre-trade with Gina Reed. Now, this was the pin I 100% wanted to trade with her, but she has loads of Tangled, Rapunzel pins, so, and Frozen and loads of other ones that were great, but I just wanted to have a look at them in person. So I said, definitely this one, but I'll look at your table when I get there. So this was the first one, and I have been after this pin pretty much for the 2 and a bit years that I've been trading. As soon as I knew about it, I needed to get it. Tried to get it myself from a couple of the mystery boxes. It never happened, but it is finally mine. I just absolutely love her hair, the way it goes around the whole of the outside of the pin, the fact that it's got the purple background, this pink tower, and then this gorgeous look of Rapunzel, because not all Rapunzel pins are made the same, but this one is a chef's kiss beauty, and will be going in my Tangled collection forever. The next one that I got from Gina was this Disney Artland pin, and it's of them on the boat. Super hard to try and choose pins from Gina's collection, but this one I didn't have anything like it. Loved the stained glass water at the bottom, loved her sparkly dress, and like I said, didn't have anything like this seen in my collection also. I thought this would be a really great one to add, and it is a stunner of a pin. The next one that I traded for was this beauty, and at first I actually thought I'd made a mistake with this one. I thought I had it, but I didn't. So, and I was, like I said, super surprised because I fell in love with this pin when I seen it because of how sparkly it is. That glitter is unbelievable. It is on another level with the glitter detail of this pin. So yeah, was uber happy to get this trade in, but there's some more. To make up some money, I chose a couple of these to make up the difference. And I don't have this pin, and I'm definitely going to leave it open because I'm not a fan of this particular part. It's cute enough, but this is the part that's cool. So this will be getting added to my Tangled collection. And the other pin I needed to add to make up some money was this one. I do already have this pin, but I love it, love it, love it. So I figured it would be an amazing trader to have. And yeah, it's a gorgeous looking pin. So yeah, this was just to make up the money. So all of these, so apart from this one, which will be a trader, all of the other Rapunzel pins are keepers and will be going into my Tangled collection. So those 5 are what I did with Gina for the trade, and I will show you on the screen what I traded to get all of these pins. Next up is this gorgeous Frozen pin with a lovely little snowflake dangle. Really happy to add this one to my collection. I love the little detail of the glitter in Elsa's dress, and then it also, I don't know if you can tell, also has glitter in the background here. Really cutesy looking pin. Happy to add that to my Frozen collection. Also from the same trade is this World of Frozen mystery pin. I'm trying to get, I think, all of these from this mystery set. Also from that trade is this little cutesy flowery Pascal. Happy to add him into my collection. And also from the same trade was this Princess and the Frog Tiana in her blue dress, which, as I said earlier, love her in her blue dress. My favorite for her is an amazing color blue. Great price. So this will be going in my Princess and the Frog collection. And from that same trade again was this Lumiere and Cogsworth. And again, I'd never seen this little pin set before, so I thought they were absolutely adorable looking and just really nicely detailed for the size of the pins. Again, great price. Really happy to add this into my Beauty and the Beast collection. So all of these pins are keepers and going into the relevant collections. And I will show you on the screen what I traded for to get all of these pins. Next up are a few pins I have no record of exactly who or what I traded for to get them. Yeah, this one is a one I've had my eye on trying to find for a little while, and it is super cute looking. A great looking Rapunzel on this pin. Love the little blue background. And it will be going into my Rapunzel collection. Next up, this one is so cute. I think it might be an LB trade. This guy is hilarious. I'm so chuffed to finally have a little pin of him on his own. I think he deserves it. This one will also be going into my Tangled collection. So adorable. This one, again, I think is from LB. Mother's Day pin. As I've said a few times in some of my videos, I am obsessed with the royal parents pins. And I mean, Rapunzel as a baby there is just too cute. So yeah, and the sort of glittery heart here, the heart detail in general, this little pink background. It is absolute adorableness, gorgeous, super happy to have it, and will be going into my Tangled collection. And again, this is one where I have been looking for this pin for such a long time because I thought it was adorable. The way her hair is displayed on this pin, I don't think you see it like that. Very often it's more just long and flowy or wraps around. It's not in this kind of big long clumpiness. So I really like that aspect. And just the background, it's very kind of, the background reminds me of Snuggly Duckling kind of vibes. But yeah, love it. Super chuffed to finally have this in my collection. Will be going into the Tangled collection. Next up is this Loungefly locket. Love the gorgeousness of the front of this pin. You've got the tower and then that beautiful glitter in a frame. But then it opens up into this picture inside. Again, that beautiful blue glitter. And then this Flynn and Rapunzel inside. I think this is my second one of these now. I love it. We'll be going into my Tangled collection. Next up is this one. Again, don't know what I've traded for to get it, but it's a little cutesy pin of Flynn and Rapunzel. Just a really cute look to it. And will also be heading into my Rapunzel Tangled collection. So again, here are some of the pre-trades. You've got this gorgeous profile oval of Belle, and the details that go around the edges are really cute, like the book, the rose. You've got the mirror here, you've got the jar with the rose in. Really nicely done. Really like these pins and want all of them for the films that I collect. So I had this pin and this pin of Rapunzel. So the same kind of frame, the sun, Pascal, the flower, the tower here. Absolutely gorgeous. The colors in the background as well, those pastel-y colors. Yeah, it is all working for me. This will be heading straight into my Tangled collection. And this is a trade I did with Michelle Jane, who's from the Pin Sisters on Instagram. A great trade there. Next up, you've got this 25 years hidden Disney pin from Walt Disney World. This one is the Ariel version. There were only a few of the pins from the Walt Disney World collection that I was really after, and luckily Disney and Days Out, who is Tony and Ollie, they had a load of them when they went to Walt Disney World. So I managed to trade for this one of Ariel. This is the Walt Disney World D hidden Mickey of Gaston. Actually, let's come in a little bit closer because these are smaller pins. So yeah, again, wanted to collect the characters for the movies that I collect, and this one fits in with my Beauty and the Beast collection. There's a bit of a better close-up of Ariel there. So she's going into my Little Mermaid collection. This one's going into my Beauty and the Beast collection. And I also traded for this Walt Disney World D Tiana pin, and this will be going into my Princess and the Frog collection. Again, just how tiny her face is, and it looks really good. It's a really nice pin. Super happy to get all of them from Ollie and Tony, so thank you very much to them. They ever watch my video. Next up is another one of the pre-trades that I did, and this was from Joe Hope, and this is a gorgeous Sleeping Beauty and the Three Fairies pin. Loved this little dangle of Aurora's crown. You've got a little gem in her crown there. A really nice pin and trade that I did with Joe Hope. This is a pre-trade I did with Ali McLean, the Figment toy box, which I bought a few of these boxes to try and get Figment. I did not find him, so I was on the hunt ASAP to try and get one, because this was the one I wanted the most from that collection. So I got this Figment from her, from Ali, and also from Ali I got this Loungefly box, this Loungefly jumbo pin of Sleeping Beauty, and it is a slider pin here. Very cute little pin, and this will be going into my Sleeping Beauty collection, and this Figment one will be going into my Figment collection. This next pre-trade was with Enrico Farabi, and it's this DSSH of Prince Naveen. I really do quite like this series of pins. This one is really cute, looks like gems going all the way around the outside. It's a really nice looking prince pin of Naveen. I do like Naveen in his human form the most, and love the colors of his outfit on this one. This will be a keeper for my Princess and the Frog collection. Also with my pre-trade with Enrico was this Loungefly jumbo pin for Up. We'll show you here because this is the spinner part of them looking in the clouds and trying to find pictures. I think this one's the cutest one to leave it on. So yeah, this will be going into my Up collection. Absolutely adore the way Carl and Ellie look in this pin. And this next pre-trade was with Bethany Corbett, who traded me this gorgeous Loungefly Pascal pin. I've been on the hunt for this pin as well for what seems like a while, and it is lenticular. So here he goes to being like he's part of the flower, and then that's him back to his green. Really cute. And then I also love the glitter detail. I don't know if we can see it because the reflection. Oh, there we go. You can see all of the flowers are glittery, so I love that part of the detail of this pin. So I was buzzing to be able to get that pin. So I've been on the hunt for it, but it seems to be quite a rarish pin to find. This was my one and only pin that I actually bought, and it was a pre-trade that I did with Anna Sobchak. I'm not too sure if that's how you say her name, but either said I could buy it or we could trade for it, and I just decided to buy it because it was at a really good price of £6, which is what you pay for the pin boxes anyway. So yeah, I just went ahead and bought that one. Love it, and it will go straight into my Tangled collection. That was all of the proper trading with people that I did. This pin here is something that I was owed a mystery pin from LB from when it was like you pay £7 to get free postage and a mystery pin. So it was like a £3 mystery pin. And LB had forgotten to put it in with my packages a couple of times, and I said could I just pick it up at the event, and I did remind LB on my registration form that I would be picking it up, but I think she'd forgotten again. Obviously she is super busy, so totally understandable. I just asked if I could grab a pin that she might have for a cheapy little £3 pin, but I'm not too sure she had any, and she went and grabbed this one off the shop rack, which I was unbelievably shocked at. Such a nice gesture, because one, I collect Rapunzel, and two, it's Rapunzel with her short brown hair, which you don't get very many pins of, and three, I do not have this pin, so it is going to go straight into my Tangled collection, which was buzzing about. I felt like I scored so much with the deal from that. So thank you to LB if she ever watches this video. Next up is a couple of pins that I got off the free trading boards. I didn't get to all the free trading boards because some tables had some as well. Like this one was off a person's table. Traded one of my pins that I took for trading with the free trading boards, and I grabbed this one, this little white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. And then these pins, these three, were all off the Pinsane Pins trading boards. So I got this little mystery pin, this Crib Goals Castle, and also this Star Wars A New Hope pin, which I quite liked. But all of these will just be traders. I just got them to trade with in the parks when I next go to Disney. It's cute to be able to do that. So those were some little extras that I got. Next up is my Pingo win. So I will put these on a board and we'll have a quick little chat about those. Okay, so here are all of the pins that I won from the Full House Pingo game. And here is my winning card, which I kept because I was buzzing, absolutely over the moon that I had won something like this in my lifetime, because I never feel like I'm lucky enough to win anything like this. An overview of all the pins that I won. I would have gotten a lot more pins normally, but I actually had to share my prize with 5 other people. There were 6 winners for this full house. So these are the pins I got. They would have gotten a load of pins as well, similar. I feel like, you know, these are pretty decent little pins. That one is adorable, by the way. It is so small and cute. But yeah, these ones are all pretty decent, I would say, at the top. These ones here, not so much, but will still be decent little traders to put in at the park boards when I go. And then these ones are a little bit like me, especially like these two. This one's a bit of a damaged pin, and this one, you know, it's nothing very exciting. And this one, again, you see these kinds of ones on the boards all the time. None to keep. I am thinking about potentially keeping this one. So that is the end of the video. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Is there a favorite trade of mine or a pin you want to talk about? I always respond to all of my comments. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And if you give this video a thumbs up, that really helps me too. That's everything for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.